Can you analyze data and make smart decisions in your head without the calculator? Successful people use their mental math skills to quickly analyze data, make informed decisions, and seize financial or business opportunities with confidence and precision. Take this quick 10-question quiz to discover where you stand, and by simply attempting the questions, you'll enhance your mental math skills with every problem you solve. Enjoy the process and keep learning. In this question, you're presented with the expression 8 plus 6 divided by 2 multiplied by 5 minus 3 in parentheses equals the number you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 8, choice B, 10, choice C, 12, and choice D, 14. Here's what we're gonna do. Take a moment to carefully review the question, just like you would in a real test. Make sure to lock in your answer, selecting one of 4 possible choices before time runs out. And I'll join you on the other side and we'll go over the solution together. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because even though expression seems complex, the solution to this problem is surprisingly simple. To solve these types of expressions, you need to know where to start and how to continue. And what could be better here than high school hint PEMDAS? Parentheses, exponents, multiplications and division, addition and subtraction. This is exactly the sequence of what you should do. Let's start with parentheses. 5 minus 3 equals 2. There are no exponents here, but there's multiplication and division. So where do you go from here? You go from left to right. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Let's do a quick check-in to see how updated expression looks like. Now the simplified version looks like 8 plus 3 multiplied by 2 equals question mark. Let's continue just a few more steps. 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6, and 8 plus 6 equals 14. So the correct answer here is choice D, 14. But wait! Are you ready for more? Especially now, when you know how to solve these types of challenges. Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with the expression 15 minus 3 multiplied by 4 plus 2 in parentheses divided by 3. You need to calculate the result and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 9, choice B, 10, choice C, 11, and choice D, 12. After you've worked out your answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy solving this cool expression. In this question, you need to determine the highest value out of 4 expressions, and you have 4 choices to choose from. Choice A, 1/2 plus 1/3. Choice B, 0.8 multiplied by 1.1. Choice C, 2 minus 1/2. And choice D, square root of 9 minus 1/5. Here's our plan with this question. Take a moment to understand the question itself, just like you would in a real test. Make sure to choose one of 4 answer options before time is up. Afterwards, I'll walk you through the solution and how to do it quickly, step by step. Alright, let's dive in. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the solution here is really easy. As you might have guessed, to solve it, you need to calculate each expression in decimals and compare the numbers to determine the highest. Let's start with choice A, 2 fractions, 1/2 plus 1/3. To solve this expression, we need to add fractions with common denominator, which is 6. 1/2 equals 3/6, and 1/3 equals 2/6. 3/6 plus 2/6 equals 5/6, which approximately, when converted in decimal, equals 0.83. Now let's look at choice B, 0.8 multiplied by 1.1. If you think about it, it's so simple you can do it in your head. It would be equal 8 multiplied by 11, moving the results behind the dot. So the answer is 0.88. Probably the easiest one to calculate is choice C, 2 minus 1/2. 1/2 equals 0.5. And 2 minus 0.5 equals 1.5. Choice D is not difficult either. Square root of 9 minus 1/5. Square root of 9 equals 3, 1/5 equals 0.2. 3 minus 0.2 equals 2.8. And now it's easy to compare the values. Choice A equals 0.83, choice B 0.88, choice C 1.5, and choice D 2.8. Just to remind you, the original question is determine the highest value. The correct answer here is choice D, 2.8. In this question, you're presented with unusual but very cool looking set of expressions. First expression is soccer ball plus basketball equals 7. Second expression is basketball minus soccer ball equals 3. And then the third expression is soccer ball multiplied by basketball equals the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 8, choice B, 10, choice C, 12, and choice D, 15. This is our plan. Take a moment to understand the question, just like you would in a real test. Make sure to choose your answer as 1 out of 4 possible options, and you need to do it before time is up. Afterwards, I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Alright, let's dive in. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I truly hope so, because the solution is as simple and as elegant as this set of expressions. To solve this challenge, we need to remember high school math, or maybe middle school math, or maybe even elementary school math. Remember, we used to do it with x and y variables. Here, instead of x and y, we have basketball and soccer ball. To get the answer to this challenge, we need to use our 3-step solution. In the first step, we will calculate the value of the basketball. In the second step, we'll calculate the value of soccer ball. And then in the step 3, we will calculate the expression. You know, the expression with the missing value. Soccer ball multiplied by basketball equals question mark. Let's do it step by step. First, let's join 2 equations together. Soccer ball plus basketball in parentheses plus basketball minus soccer ball in parentheses equals 7 plus 3. After we simplified, we learned that 2 basketballs equals 10, which would mean that 1 basketball would equal 10 divided by 2 and would equal 5. Now we're ready for step 2 to calculate the value of the soccer ball. Let's substitute the value of the basketball in the first equation. Soccer ball plus 5 equals 7, which means that soccer ball value is 2. Let's summarize. We've completed first 2 steps, and we've learned that value of the basketball is 5, and the value of the soccer ball is 2. Now we are ready to solve the original expression. Remember the one? Soccer ball multiplied by basketball equals question mark. Cool thing about what we know now is that we know the values of both soccer ball and basketball. Let's substitute them. 2 multiplied by 5 equals 10. So the correct answer here is choice B, 10. In this question, you're presented with the sequence of numbers. 18, 14, 11, 9, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 7, choice B, 8, choice C, 6, and choice D, 5. This is what we're gonna do. Take a moment to understand the question, just like you would in a real test. Make sure to choose one of 4 answer options before time is up. Afterwards, I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Alright, let's dive in. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the solution is as simple and elegant as these cool shapes that we see on the screen. Sequence follows a pattern of decreasing by consecutive numbers. Let's look at the example. The first set of numbers are 18 and 14. 18 minus 4 equals 14. You see that in the first pair, the decrement is 4, but in the next pair, the decrement would be 3. Let's continue with our examples. 14 minus 3 equals 11. Can you guess what the next decrement would be? I think you've got it. 11 minus 2, right? That's what you thought. Equals 9. And now is the magic moment to calculate the missing number. 9 minus 1 equals 8. So the correct answer here is choice B, 8. But wait, Are you ready for another round? Now, as you know how to tackle these types of challenges, let's keep the momentum going. Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with extremely cool-looking shapes, which have sequence of numbers 25, 21, 18, 16, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 13, choice B, 14, choice C, 15, and choice D, 16. After you've worked out your answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy solving this cool problem. Solving this question feels like trying to sail through the storm. Rough and unpredictable, but with each wave you face, you're getting closer to calmer waters. Keep sailing through. The storm will pass and you will find the answer. You're presented with amazingly cool looking ovals. Each oval has 3 numbers inside. The first oval shape has numbers 16, 75, and 23. The second oval shape has numbers 41, 53, and then number 58 in the middle. And then the third oval has numbers 71, 11, and then comes the missing number in the middle, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 72, choice B, 77, choice C, 80, and last but not least, choice D, 82. Feel free to take your time with this question, just like you would on the actual test. When you're ready, we will review it together, and I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? I hope you are, since the pattern in this question can't be any easier. Take a close look at the number 75 in the first shape. It's a larger number. What does it mean? It could mean a lot of different things, but in this particular case, it means that this might be a calculated number. And the cool thing is that this number is calculated by using the digits from the number on the left, which is 16, and the number on the right, which is 23. Sum of digits on the left calculates the first digit of the middle number, and sum of digits on the right calculates the right digit of the middle number. Let's look at the example. 1 plus 6 equals 7, and 2 plus 3 equals 5. This is how 75 was calculated. Let's confirm this pattern with the second shape. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5 plus 3 equals 8. This is why we see number 58 in the middle. And guess what time it is? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 7 plus 1 equals 8, and 1 plus 1 equals 2. The middle number is 82, and the correct answer here is choice D, 82. But hold on, there is more. Here's the question for you to tackle. You're presented with 3 oval shapes. The first shape has numbers 61, 32, and number 51 in the middle. The second shape has numbers 41, 53, and number 32 in the middle. And then the third shape has numbers 82 and 41, and middle number is missing. You need to calculate the middle number and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 61, choice B, 62, choice C, 63, and last but not least, choice D, 64. After you've calculated your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Admit it or not, but with this question, you're not just navigating through the question itself, but you're charting a course toward victory. Every correct thought in your response is a step closer to reaching your destination. You're presented with the shape, which I'm not sure how to call. Let's call it half pyramid. In the first row of this pyramid are numbers 1, 2, and 5. In the second row, the numbers are 2, 5, 2, and 6. And then in the third row, the numbers are 3, 1, 0, 1, 0, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 0, choice B, 1, choice C, 2, and last but not least, choice D, 3. Are you prepared with your solution? I'm curious to compare the notes, so let's move forward and share our answers. You might be surprised, but there is a pattern and there are calculations that describe how each number in each row is calculated. In fact, the pattern here is that the next number in the same row is calculated as a previous number squared plus 1. Let's look at the example. For the first row, the calculations would be 1 squared plus 1 equals 2. 2 squared plus 1 equals 5. For the second row, the calculations would be 2 squared plus 1 equals 5. And 5 squared plus 1 equals 26. Let's calculate the missing value now. 3 squared plus 1 equals 10. And 10 squared plus 1 equals 101. So the missing number here is choice B, 1. You're presented with 3 cool-looking shapes. Each shape, let's call it a rough diamond, has 5 numbers inside. The first shape has numbers 28, 23, 13, 67, and then number 49 in the middle. The second shape has numbers 77, 6, 14, 93, and then number 8 in the middle. And then comes the third shape, third rough diamond. It has numbers 34, 41, 10, 45. And then comes the missing number, which you can actually calculate. And once calculated, you can select it out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 44. Choice B, 42. Choice C, 60. And last but not least, choice D, 38. Here's a hint to boost your confidence and help you achieve mastery. Take a close look at the numbers in the first diamond, our rough diamond. First of all, we have 5 numbers, and it's easy to understand that 4 numbers are being used to calculate the 5th number. It is probably a safe assumption to make that the numbers around middle number calculate the actual middle number. Now, if we continue our logical thinking process, you might assume that the numbers on the top 28 and number 13 at the bottom will be used in some sort of calculation, maybe addition. And then horizontally located numbers 67 and 23 could possibly also be used in the calculations, right? Maybe also addition. And then there are results of those additions, and maybe there is something you need to do with those results. How does that sound? I know you've got it now. Take a little time and solve this question on your own to find the answer. And remember, it's perfectly okay to pause this video and think about the problem on your own. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? Remember the hint I gave you? With that hint, you could probably determine the pattern. And the pattern here is that the numbers on the opposite sides are added, and then 2 results are subtracted. Let's look at the example. 28 plus 13 equals 41, and 67 plus 23 equals 90. 90 minus 41 equals 49, and that's exactly the number in the middle. Let's look at the second rough diamond and validate our pattern. 77 plus 14 equals 91. 93 plus 6 equals 99. 99 minus 91 equals 8. And now is this moment that you've been waiting for. Now it's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 34 plus 10 equals 44. 45 plus 41 equals 86. And 86 minus 44 equals 42. So the correct answer here is choice B, 42. To solve this challenge, let's draw the inspiration from Marie Curie, who once said, "Nothing in life is to be feared, it's only to be understood." Now it's time for you to understand how to solve this question. You're presented with the series of numbers 1, 12, 45, and the next number is missing. You need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 134. Choice B, 144. Choice C, 154. And last but not least, choice D, 164. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? First number is a given, which is 1. Next number is calculated by adding 3 and multiplying the results by 3 again. Let's look at the example. 1 plus 3 in parentheses multiplied by 3 equals 4 multiplied by 3 and equals 12. To calculate the next number, let's add 3 to 12 and multiply by 3, and the result would be equal 15 multiplied by 3 and equals 45. And now is the time to calculate the missing number. 45 plus 3 multiplied by 3 equals 144. So the correct answer here is choice B, 144. If you aim to sharpen your analytical skills and learn how to solve cognitive challenges on your own, this question will help you to push your boundaries and get yourself to the next level. You're presented with amazingly cool looking shape. The shape has two sets of numbers. The numbers on the outside starting at 6 o'clock are 1, 4, 10, and then comes the first missing number. Then you have the number in the middle, 23. Then comes the series of inside numbers, which are 13, 5, 1, and then comes the second missing number. You need to calculate not one, but two missing numbers and select them out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 20 and 29. Choice B, 23 and 31. Choice C, 25 and 27. And last but not least, choice D, 22 and 29. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? In fact, the inside and outside numbers represent two similar but separate patterns. Both patterns start with number 1. The outside numbers pattern goes clockwise, and the numbers in outside pattern are 1, 4, 10, and then the missing number. The other pattern for the inside numbers goes counterclockwise. The numbers in that pattern are 1, 5, 13, and then comes the missing number. What's interesting about this question is that each pattern uses the different multiplier. And there are 2 multipliers, one for inside pattern and another one for outside patterns. And there are 2 digits in the middle number. Does it give you a hint? For the outside pattern, the multiplier is 2, and for the inside pattern, the multiplier is 3. And the formula to calculate the next number in the sequence is next number equals previous number plus previous number again plus multiplier. For example, for outside pattern, 1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 4. Then the next number will be calculated as 4 plus 4 plus 2, similar multiplier, equals 10. And then the missing number for the outside pattern would be 10 plus 10 plus 2 equals 22. For the inside sequence, the formula is exactly the same. The only difference is that multiplier equals 3. Let's do the calculations. 1 plus 1 plus 3 equals 5. 5 plus 5 plus 3 equals 13. And now is the magic time to calculate the missing number. 13 plus 13 plus 3 equals 29. So the correct answer here is choice D, 22 and 29. You can't argue with Steve Jobs, who famously recommended to find passion in your endeavors and indicated that success will follow. His famous quote, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do," is truly applicable to you solving this question and make it enjoyable to embrace challenges in life to make progress. You're presented with 3 circles. Each circle has 3 numbers inside. The first circle has numbers 27, 37, and 16. The second circle has numbers 25, 47, and 18. And then the third circle has numbers 23, 53, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 17, choice B, 18, choice C, 19, and choice D, 21. Are you feeling challenged? Remember Steve Jobs, you have to enjoy the process. And the advice I am going to give you is that simple solutions sometimes are the most effective. Let's approach this with fresh eyes and innovative thinking. Are you ready to showcase your work? Let's get into it and see how our answers match up. And even if you don't have an answer, don't get discouraged. Keep your spirits up, and if you are unsure, every question, whether answered correctly or not, is a chance to gain valuable insights and refine your skills for future success. The pattern here is rather simple. Bottom right number is calculated as the sum of the bottom left number and the upper number divided by 4. Let's look at the example in the first circle. 27 plus 37 divided by 4 equals 16. Let's verify this pattern with the second circle. 25 plus 47 divided by 4 equals 18. Now we can easily calculate the missing number. 23 plus 53 divided by 4 equals 19. So the correct answer here is choice C, 19. Here's the question for you to practice. You're presented with 3 shapes. First shape has numbers 10, 20, 5, and 4. Second shape has numbers 6, 24, 3, and 6. And then the third shape has numbers 14, 36, 7, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 6, choice B, 7, choice C, 8, and choice D, 9. After you've calculated your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide you my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.